Yes, I'm from Montserrat, and life in Montserrat was hard in my way of looking at it, but we struggled on, thinking coming to England it would be a better life. But I was shocked when I came here to find that it was worse than what I left behind. Well, the hearing about it is my parents, because I was still with my parents. And this man from Barbados, he's the one that came to Montserrat and told us that England is open, that we can go there with no problem. So we all just raced to it. We were glad for the opportunity. At the time it was £64. Well, from the 29th of November to the 12th of December, I arrived here in Southampton.
Where was your route like?
It wasn't directly. I took passage from St. Kitts, Montserrat, St. Lucia, Barbados. St. Lucia, we got to the Azores. From there, we came over to England. I didn't know anybody else.
The chap you came to?
Yeah.
Who is this chap? Tell us about it.
Someone I met in St. Kitts. It was a love at first sight, but we made do. Helped me with my fare. Well, it was terrible because leaving from my mom and coming over, those was like, it's like she was selling me to him, you know what I mean? Anyway, we made do and we managed until we got married.
Oh, you got married to him?
Yes. So, as I say, it was love at first sight, and he's the nicest person I've ever met. That's why now I don't bother with anyone, because I don't think I could find anybody as good as him. He was like a father to me. I never look anywhere else.
Did you have any other lovers?
Never. No. I just stick to me like I owed him something. Oh, well, we didn't have challenges because he meets me part the way. He was such a good old soul, you know. I mean, we never had problem. When I go to work and I come home, and if I see a trousers and I like it, I'll buy it for him. He would never say he don't like it. He will accept it. And we saved together. We had the same one bank account. He never had his and I had mine. Somebody that treat me like that, I have to go on from there, make the best of life. I was so happy to be in England that nothing bothered me when it comes to the people. I hear people saying, oh, this white. It doesn't bother me at all because I'm in England. I'm happy I'm in England. I don't let nothing bother me. I never hold this prejudice and whatnot. If you have to get on with it, you can't just let it bog you down. You don't have time to sort of get involved in situations, you know. We used to go to each other's houses and we make the best of each other, and we used to run this thing they call partner hand. That so many people would be into court and whatnot, fights and so on over these monies, because some people, they take the money and they don't want to pay it back, and you know what I mean. And when you go to South End, you get these teddy boys and these bad boys and so on. You keep out of their way, you know, because I mean, they'll beat you up and whatnot. But our boys, they didn't care. Our boys from the Caribbean, they were tough. And these teddy boys used to run from them because our boys were really tough. Well, it's terrible to be poor. That's what I learned, because had I not been, if my mother was able to pay my fare and do what's to be done, I mean, my father used to plant cane, and we used to have sugar barrels of sugar, and they have a place like a plant like here where you crush the canes and get the molasses and the sugar, the wet sugar and so on. And most of that sugar, it comes to Britain, you know. So all our labor, it's here in Britain. We've been robbed, you know. So.
Could you tell us about the first time you, in St. Kitts, you said you met this individual? What's his name?
Ben.
Ben.
It's
So
Richard, but we call him Ben for short. He said to me, he loved me. Because that time I was young and beautiful, you know.
You're still young and beautiful. You're still beautiful.
And he sends £50 for me. And £50 those days, where I hide it, I don't think rat could have found it. A life of necessity. So I wouldn't share it with my daughter to tell her to pick up any old post out there, and you know.
You kind of did what you need to.
You know, yes. I wanted to. My desire was to get to England. You know, and that's why I stuck to him. I never look over my shoulder to anybody else. Oh, it was tough life, but I never the type of girl to run here, run there. I'm a stable person, and I like to behave myself. People always look up to me. Well, you got to survive, innit? You got to survive. There's nothing to keep you going, but you survive. I said to her, it doesn't pay to be running here and running there. Stick to one person and you have a better life, you live longer and things like that. When you have a stressful life, you don't get anywhere. That you're not putting the books in the bags anymore. You hold your book in your hand, proud to be an Adventist, you know, and over the years, I'm always proud and happy to be an Adventist. And I don't like running up and down. I told my children, especially my daughter, I said to her, you only have one life. And if you live it well, you'll survive.